We got a 2008 Honda Civic. Let's take a look at the short-term and long-term fuel trims on it. Going to be using the Xtool A30 Pro. Looks like 108,365 miles on it. Went ahead and plugged it into the DLC. There's two greens and a red. That's normal until we connect. Red light should turn blue just as soon as we connect. There we go. That's a blue light. We'll go with the automatic. Okay, she found it. Our DLC in this car is a 16-pin USA. System selection, automatic scan. Let's do an all system scan. Tire pressure monitoring system, we got a fail on that. 4 fails. We currently do not have any malfunction lights on it or check engine lights. A lot of that stuff we do not have. And what we do not have, it is not listing it up. It's just kind of flying right through it. Head-up display, nope. Getting closer. One more. Okay, I'm curious now. The seat weight sensor, I'm not too concerned about that. Let's take a look at that TPMS system. Let's read trouble code. Okay, now I did have low air pressure. The TPMS light came on, but that's been cleared for several miles. It's like it hasn't reset yet, even though my TPMS light has gone out, so maybe it just hadn't caught up yet. But let's go back into that. While we're here and while we have the bidirectional scan tool, let's go ahead and read the trouble codes again. It should be okay. There's all 4 of them. Let's go back. Let's clear the trouble codes. Turn off the ignition switch. Turn on the ignition switch. Read the trouble code. Let's see if it cleared it. It did clear them. So like I say, I did not have it on the dash anyway. The TPMS has been off, and it has been off probably for over 100 miles. Like it's taken it longer than what I would have anticipated to clear, but you would never know it unless you plugged it into the scan tool, so it's really not an issue. I want to see what my fuel trims are running, trying to educate myself on those and a little bit, and just kind of get an idea of what the readings should be. Look at the manifold absolute pressure and max temperature. I don't think so. And the mass airflow. A lot of information. Okay, short-term fuel trim and then long-term. I got a few others selected. We'll just see what they look like. Yeah, it puts it all on the same page. Now what it does not do is give you the targets, the highs and the lows, and what's considered normal. As the more expensive scan tools will do. But it's not too much trouble to get on Google and look up what your high and low parameters will be on a certain sensor, PID, or a parameter identification. Battery's already dropping down. Car hadn't been running for a while. Knock control 0.62, that's interesting. 14.2 psi, that's absolute pressure. That's a pretty good number. 1 atmosphere is barometric air pressure is like 14.69. They call it 14.7. That I don't know about, and the fuel air ratio I don't know, but these numbers look excellent. Look at that for the long term and the short term. That's nearly perfect. Go ahead and start it. You can see where the battery went up from 11.8 to 14.4, so we're charging good. Never had any issues there. Had a slight bobble at an idle, but only on a cold motor. I'm just kind of looking at the short-term fuel trim right now. Fuel trims look good to me for a going on 14-year-old vehicle. One owner car, I bought it new. I'm going to educate myself on what the number means on the mass airflow sensor. I think, just from my very limited research, I think those are fairly good numbers, between 3.5 and 4. That is at idle. Let's look at engine speed. Also, when you back out, it unchecks all previous check marks and you start all over, and you start at the top. I kind of like that. You can just start all over again. So we'll select engine speed. That's on the high side. It doesn't tell me, I don't know exactly where to go for the target engine speed. I'm pretty sure that's not my target speed. Well, it's getting closer. Target throttle, let's look at that. Target throttle in degrees. I don't know what that is. Barometric 1406. Our elevation here in southern Indiana, where I'm at, is about 800 feet above sea level. Well, I've never had Bluetooth too. I can take this outside the car, under the hood. I've never had one like this. And with discounts, you can get this for less than 300 bucks. It's pretty sweet. Also, I don't have graphing on this. If it does, I can't find it. Graphing would be nice in certain situations. Let's go to actuation test. We're still under the engine control module. Let's take a peek at the radiator fan. This test manually operates the radiator fan. Would you like to continue? Engine should not be running. Okay, we're out under the hood. Let's go ahead and check the radiator fan and just pretend like we had an issue where the radiator fan wasn't coming on. Would you like to continue? Yes. One on the right. Well, they both came on. We'll hit off. Well, that's pretty cool. At least you would know the ECU is sending the command to turn the fans on. If they're not coming on, you'll have to check other problems that could keep it from coming on, like some switches and sensors and stuff. But that simple test here could eliminate if you got any corroded connections or chewed up wiring or anything, if you got rodents in the garage. Let's look under the BCM. let's just go to wiper actuation test. I like the actuation test. I don't have a rear washer. Low command. Okay, we have that. Let's turn that off. You want to stop, press OK. High command. Bingo. Door locks. Actuation test. Driver's side door unlock. Unlock all doors. It worked. Hey, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask them in the comment section. Travel safe out there.